Alrighty, welcome. It is time for our Dragonlance game. Got much going on as our crew making their way through the lost city of Onyari. Have found themselves beset by some dragon army troops, specifically some silvered draconians, attempting to block their way further into the city. And as such, they have engaged them, attempting to make it over the bridge. We're in mid combat where we last left off. However, before we get started, real quick, if you're watching, you can use some of those sweet channel points in order to help our crew out. Go ahead and give inspiration. You can give goodness. Inspiration to hit, lower that DC, damage dice, healing dice, all types of things. So use that and have some fun. So we'll get right back into our combat, and we can kind of have Erevan in the crew, wherever our
I put him in the back. He's the wizard.
yeah.
Hey, wizard.
Thank you.
Nightmare, it's your turn.
Alright. Nightmare is going to go ahead and fire a firebolt at the one standing on the bridge.
Right.
What is?
And apparently while the other dragon is right next to him, it flings its tail towards it and she has to duck, so the firebolt goes airborne with the natural one.
Oof. All right, I was gonna say, remember to there's disadvantage as well. Okay, so anything else?
Nope.
Okay. With that, you believe it is going to be the one that is near you. As they take their sword and try to slice. Now they do have disadvantage because of Delaney. The first one is 13 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Second blade comes forth for 10, which will miss, and then they swing around with their tail for 21 to hit.
Hit and shield won't do anything, so I take the damage.
All right. That is 6 bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength save. Or actually, 6 gives you to 0, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Exactly.
So it hits your face, and your neck snaps unnaturally backwards as your spell ends, and Nightmare falls to the ground, earning an automatic failed death save.
Only one, not two?
Correct.
Oh, okay, that makes me feel better.
All right, next one right on the bridge. Who are they near their art department?
Would be our boy Grayson.
Grayson, all right. So they're going to start with their tail. Or 13 to hit.
Nope.
Sword for 15.
Nope.
A 9. So all 3 attacks going to miss Grayson. Lothorn.
You are right behind Grayson.
Cool. Do you want to slide Erevan in there since he just rolled a 20 on initiative?
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you. We'll take Galen and them up. Yeah, so Erevan, go ahead.
Sure. So what?
They're
these
silver
are-
draconians.
Ah, I see. Okay. Give me one sec. Sorry. If I cast, there's no way to cast lightning bolt and get both of them in a line, is there?
Can you fly?
I can levitate.
Could levitate. Probably do it, but you'd have to get up higher.
Okay, so that won't work.
There's a third one down here too.
Oh, there is?
Having a bad day.
Yep. What'd you like to do?
Yeah. I'm just trying to do any area of effect. If I cast Black Tentacles, would that get two of them on the ground? Or
Well, there's one on the ground, one in the air, and one like way below on the ground.
oh, yeah, that's the one I can't see. All right, let me just cast a lower level spell. I will cast.
There you go.
Shoot. You know what? My computer's seizing up. Just come right back to me. Oh, here it is. Okay. I will cast Mind Sliver at the one that's flying.
Okay.
Sorry that took so long.
First.
So it's Intelligence 18.
5.
And it's also 5 psychic damage.
Nice. Then it gets an issue when it attacks, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
I think it's a minus D4 for saves.
That's level 2d6. Subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw.
Okay. I remember that. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Hey. Then Lothorn.
Okay, so first things first, I'm going to walk over to Nightmare and just reach down and say, "Get up, my friend." And as I do, you see blue threads. You see a white misty light with blue threads. Then it sort of wrap around her arm as he lifts her up. Well, I guess touches her, doesn't lift her up. But I will cast Cure Wounds and give you 22 points of healing. That was a good roll.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to Action Surge and throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at the... Actually, I'm going to do 1 and 1. I'm going to send 1 at the one that's flying and 1 at the one that's next to Grayson. Where's my Eldritch Blast? Okay. It's 15 to hit for the one in the air.
Beats its wings and moves out of the way.
Okay. That's fine. Second Eldritch Blast. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's the one next to Grayson. I will push it 10 feet away. That's only 5 force damage for me. Do I have anything I can do with bonus action? that I particularly need to do. So that's going to be my turn.
Got it. Then Alec.
Okay.
No, you
Okay. All right. So I'm out of spells. I will bonus action and change my lunar embodiment, and I will go into new moon embodiment.
Ooh.
And then
Taking the power of new Atari into yourself.
you guys see the vial shimmer a white before it goes black, and then that's 1 point. And then I will cast for free Ray of Sickness to the one that's closest to me on the steps. So I'll move up if I have to towards it. Oh no, 60 feet. I should be able to reach it.
Okay, you're fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
21 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
All right. It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
The DC was 17. Okay. So it's. Don't think it takes anything. On a hit, it takes. Oh no, it takes the 2d8, so it takes 13 points of damage. It just is no longer it's not poisoned. And then I'm going to stay next to Delaney.
Okay. And Delaney.
Well, I'm going to throw my dagger at the one that's flying there.
Got it.
For a 24.
24 is gonna hit.
Okay. For 7 points of damage.
Nice.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to do it again. With a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
For another 7 points of damage.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Grayson.
Grayson will move up the 10 feet to get to the one that was next to him and cast longsword attack at it.
Okay.
So we'll swing his blade, trying to kind of make a gash on its side as he swings his sword.
All right.
That looks like a natural 20 for 28.
Yeah. Doesn't kind of look like a gash. It's a big gash.
20 points of damage.
Nice. Bloodied.
Second attack. He'll just try swinging again, making that a deeper wound. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
That is 13 points of damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I think that he just swings straight through, cutting, not necessarily cutting the torso in half, but cutting a wide gash just across its torso.
Okay. Cut it and it crumbles into dust, forming into a ghostly figure. It screams. I think it's just Grayson within 10 feet.
Yep.
So I need a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Okay, you resist the fear.
Cool. He'll stay there and wait to see what the other creature that fell does.
All right, the one below is going to fly 60 feet to see if we can get Grayson.
How tall is the bridge? I forgot.
What?
How tall is the bridge? Bottom, I forgot.
Oh, the top was 60. I'm just not sure. So is that only 10 feet away?
5 times
15 away from Grayson. Okay. I'll take the dodge action. In Nightmare.
Alright. Nightmare will stand up Tom doing a rolling stand. As soon as she gets up, she flings her hand back and a firebolt goes shooting up towards the one flying.
Nice.
Three. 7 plus 8 is 15.
15's gonna miss.
Alright. And then she'll end her turn.
Alright. Ervan.
Let's see. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at the one that's flying.
Hey.
Wisdom 18.
20 and 8.
It's 11.
Alright. How do you want to kill it?
Just like its wings to fall off and for it to drop to the ground.
Nice. Crumbles of dust. The image hangs, but no one's within the 10 feet. And Lothorn.
So Lothorn's gonna do some trick shots under his shield elbow and then through his legs, just showing off a bit at this point. For some Eldritch Blast with that last one standing. The first one is not a very good trick shot, so that's gonna miss at a 10. The second one through his legs is a 25 to hit
Nice.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
And I will.
The first one was just meant to distract anyway.
Yeah. It's kind of like, whoa, that almost, hit me right in the chest.
Exactly. And I don't think he's super worried about distance and spacing right now, so I think he's not going to worry about pushing it, and he's just going to stay there.
Hey, Alec.
Okay. I'm going to quicken spell. Eldritch Blast. That one's a 15.
Gonna miss.
Okay. Not one, so now my action, another Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
19.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 11 points of damage.
Nice.
And then 21
Hits.
for 5 points of damage.
Very good.
And I will end my turn.
And Delaney.
I think I'm gonna throw something at it other than my knife or my daggers. So, let's see what we want to throw. That's not it. I'm gonna throw a shock serum at it. So.
Okay.
For an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
For 4 points of damage. Oh, no, it's 8 points of damage.
Very good.
And you know what? As a bonus action, I'm gonna throw my dagger at him too.
Nice.
For a 12.
That'll miss Grayson.
Grayson will run out with his sword and kind of swing sort of towards the neck. See if he can do some damage there. Flavor, not a specific target. That's 16 to hit.
Hits.
That's 9 damage.
Right.
And then he'll come across the other direction. Swinging again. For another natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
For a total of 23 damage. Because I rolled 2 8s on the d8.
Nice.
Wow.
And that will kill it as it crumbles into ash, and the Spectre Vision screams. Take that wisdom save.
It made it for the d20s. It's a 6 total.
Yeah, you are frightened as it begins to terrify.
Okay. Well, I don't have to run away from it because it's not there anymore. Or does it have another effect?
Nope, it
I
doesn't.
can't
That
remember.
is it.
Okay.
As you scare for a bit. But with that, this particular area is cleared. What would you like to do?
Got to search the bodies.
I was waiting for that.
Can I determine the the time?
Yeah, I mean, it is around in the noon area.
To dry.
Sounds good. Okay, just making sure we're not out here at night.
After the bodies are looted, start moving folks towards the temple. Trying to be quiet about it.
Yep. Oh.
Okay, looting. You are able to get about 20 gold from their bodies. So you begin to approach and finally seem to make it without being seen as you cross the bridge. And here it's the most intact place of all of Onyari. You see ahead the water deepens into a broad pond, broken by the roof lines of submerged buildings. An embankment rising just above the water is covered by a cluster of violet-leafed trees. Half-drowned ruins of a temple are visible beyond. A platinum triangle gleams on its leaning belfry.
Is there anybody that seems to be around it?
Make a perception check.
Can I use Jade to make the perception check?
If you want.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'll have her fly up overhead, and I got a 21 looking through her eyes.
You look around. You don't really see anyone immediately until you look ahead. And you see just vague points and pieces of view of figures wearing red and black clothing among the tree branches ahead. And as you look, they seem motionless.
Oh. I will let them know, and then I'll say I'll have Jade kind of like swoop past them, just to and see if they react.
Okay. Send Jade out. Here, the trees stand shoulder to shoulder, forming a violet canopy as they climb a ring-shaped rise around the temple. Sloping stone stairs climb the rise, and on the other side, another set of stairs descends into the shallow water. As you fly here, you see that there are 6 of these figures, all dead corpses of dragon army soldiers.
All right. I will let them know, call her back. And I guess, be ready to keep going.
Matt, does it look like we would have to kind of swim our way over, or is there a path that we can kind of wade through?
It's a path through the trees.
Okay.
And would Jade have been able to discern the, I guess not based on the description you gave, but I'm wondering if there was any way to tell the way that they died, I guess, or how are they lying? Does it look like they were attacked, or I'm assuming?
I mean, it does. If somebody wants to investigate, they can.
I'll do it. Yeah, I can do like medicine checks.
Yeah, I'm not bad at medicine either, so I assume I would know how to.
I think that Grayson would say, do not approach the tree line yet.
Yeah, they're in the tree line, so they're in there. So if you're
Right.
telling them not to, they're going to stop.
So yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
The world has gotten completely strange, and these trees surround the temple of Paladine. So, and we know that the colors are related to the dragon army, right?
Right.
Okay. So he'll approach just before the tree line, and he'll say to you all, I don't know if this will work. I don't know if this does anything. I don't even know if what I'm thinking is right. But he'll say to the trees, we are not with the army of the Dark Queen. And he'll pull out the lance. We bring this artifact of a time long ago in hopes that Paladin might be able to restore it so that we can fight against the Dragon Queen. And then he'll kind of cross into that tree line threshold to see if anything happens.
Give me a persuasion check.
LMNOP. Okay. 17.
You come into the tree line. And one of the trees begins to move as a large bough comes down, starting to get close to you.
So he will back up.
Well, I mean, he's coming down like swinging.
Oh, okay.
So everyone roll for initiative.
Look, trees, I just wanted to be friends.
I see where you were going with that, and I was praying that it would work.
It's too low of persuasion, unfortunately.
Don't say woodwork in front of the trees.
Well, 17 is too low. That's nuts.
That's a 13 for my initiative.
24.
Okay, so you see one of the boughs of the tree swinging towards Grayson and Delaney. It's your turn.
I'm going to throw my black egg at it. Well, there's got to be multiple trees around, so.
Okay, you throw your black.
No, I'm only laughing because
Give me a shit.
the fact that eggs are still a thing.
Any chance I can get eggs from
I know.
Tina and her chickens?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to use them.
I know.
Okay. Where about do you throw it?
So kind of right behind that tree so that I can maybe get other trees that could come attack us as well.
Okay. It explodes into dark energy that wraps around all of you, the trees, the whole area. I need a con save, please, from all of you.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, you guys.
There's never apologize.
23 for Grayson.
9.
19.
15.
Gonna have another one of those days where attacks are great, everything else sucks.
16 for me.
Be real honest. You guys wipe against the tree. I will laugh at you.
1
Oh,
or a natural 1.
Okay, two of the trees succeed, one doesn't. So, let me get this damage going. Alright, so the DC here was 15. Alright, those who failed, that will be 23 necrotic damage. And those who passed, that will go ahead and be 11.
Please tell me taking it to 0 doesn't do anything extra.
Let me double check that actually.
I know with necrotic sometimes it can.
Oh,
that's why.
no.
It does not. This was Circle of Death, and it does not do that.
Thank God. Okay, nightmare's down.
All right.
Would you say it was 11 for passing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's a 60-foot radius sphere that let out. So, Irvan.
Yes. Against the tree. what the hell? I'll use my fireball against the whole lot of them. I'll just fireball the trees.
Okay. That's deck save.
Yeah, Dex 18. I'm assuming they don't have good dexterity.
Yeah, that'll hit all the trees.
Yep, they're all gonna fail.
And that's 34.
Ooh, and they're vulnerable, so that's gonna be 68.
Perfect.
They are sappy. Sappied.
You're sappy. I love it.
Yeah. There was a damage bonus, so go ahead and roll an extra d6 for that damage.
Sure. 5.
5, so that's 10 more. 'Cause it's still fire damage. Nice. Anything else?
No. So I think what that was 74 damage, and they're still with us, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Nope. That's my turn. I will back up a little bit.
Okay, moving up. Oh, I think the first thing is this tree that's right by Grayson will attack. First things first. 14 to hit.
Nope.
26 to hit.
Yep.
Right, a bow slams right into your head, knocking you around for 18 bludgeoning damage.
That hurt.
All right. Then another one of these begins to move, revealing itself. It's 30 feet, and they're trying to get to a target here. You tell me our department.
What side is it coming from?
It'll come just near the steps on the other side.
Okay, and I
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, it'll get to Lowthorn.
All right. So this attack's going to come against Lowthorn. For 26 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. That is 19 bludgeoning damage. As it hits you into the air and another limb comes down trying to slam you down. For 19 to hit.
19 does not hit.
All right. So you're able just to recover. But it's its turn. Grayson.
Nightmare is still down, right?
Yes.
How far away is he from me?
He's 10 feet. There's Alex between the two of you.
Okay. But if I reach out, if I go to get to him, that would move me out of combat range, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to risk it. So I'm gonna try and move to Alex to do some healing.
No, I got it.
Nightmare.
All
Sorry.
right. So up attack for 25.
That'll hit.
That is 16 bludgeoning damage.
I see. That knocks Grayson to the ground.
Oh no.
He's out.
Guys, I was joking about if you go get killed by trees.
It's okay. I tried to tell him I got it, but he still went, so I got him. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
but, I mean we're in a round, so
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Then Nightmare, I need a death save.
All right.
Oh, for real?
Bad dice.
That's the overhead.
That's a 9. 1 failure.
Okay, so we got failure 1. Alec.
Okay. Where's Lowthorn to me?
You got Alex on one side and Lowthorn on the other. See? Alex, Lowthorn, Grayson.
Okay. You're all right. Can I command
In the
my
back caravan.
pseudo dragon to feed him a potion?
So I think they can only do an attack.
Okay, got it. All right. So, what do I have here? All right. This stinks because if I do that, it's going to. All right. Bonus action. I'm switching back to full moon. So you'll see a pulse send out, and it's white, and my embodiment changes, and then I will step over Grayson to get between him and the tree, and I will feed him a potion, so he is now behind me.
Okay.
Is it a standard healing potion?
Yes, I was going to roll it if you want to roll it.
There's a heal beast from Mrs. Razzle Jackie. So
Thanks,
that's
Jackie.
6 as well.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
4 plus 4
Yes.
plus
Plus
D6.
D6.
It's a total of 8.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Lowthorn.
Okay, bonus action. You see some light stream out of Lowthorn toward Nightmare. And what is it, a D6? Yeah. And I will use one of my dice. One of my dice. We'll see if I get the chance to use the other. I don't know. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and use both.
Nice.
For 10 healing to Nightmare. So you see misty white light with little threads of blue sort of come over to Nightmare and seek out the necrotized flesh and try to repair it. And then as my action, I will draw my sword and go to stab this thing, casting Green Flame Blade.
All right.
There wouldn't happen to be another one within 5 feet of it, would there?
No,
Are
it
there
came
more
from
than
the.
2?
Now that you can see, they
Okay.
came from the other edge.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, this dice. That's an 8 to hit, so I assume that doesn't hit.
Nope, you're gonna miss the tree.
Guys, I was joking.
Gotta be careful what you say. I learned that.
And I don't want to move out of its range, so that's what I got.
Okay, then. On the edge, near the water, another tree begins to move. This one screaming, "Trespassers!
No.
How dare you!"
I feel like he's the one. Got his mouth open and everything.
Each defiler you send to my gardens meets the same fate. And picks up a rock and throws it at Alec.
Rock or like Moana rock? 'Cause that's gonna
Oh
hurt.
boy. Oh,
That is a 17 to hit.
You see him sway to the left and it misses.
All right, so this large boulder, and it splashes in the water below. With that, Delaney.
So this one that just took Grayson down, I am going to walk up to it and I'm going to whack it with my hoopak.
You are right next to it, so pivot on your heel, and Alex is within 5 feet.
Yes, natural 20.
Woo!
Nice.
Rich sneak attack.
Ooh, so 20 on that, and hold on, that doesn't include the sneak attack. Okay, so 15, and then another 15. Ooh. 50 points of damage.
All right. What type of damage is that?
That will be bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. It is resistant to bludgeoning, so that will
Oh
be
my God.
25.
And that was a good crit.
That was a good crit. It's a tree.
Um.
Job.
Okay, so, well then, as my bonus action, then I'm going to stab it with my hoopak
All right.
for an 18.
That'll hit.
5 plus. Wow, these rolls suck. So 11 points of piercing damage.
Hey, it is resistant to piercing.
Okay,
It'll take 5.
well, now I know. And that's my turn.
Irvin.
Yes. So as I was saying in the chat, this is not how I expected to use my first polymorph on trees, but you know
Back to the fireball.
what?
Just turn into a tree and see if you can reason.
No.
Okay.
They're being incinerated. Hopefully. So well, how badly injured do they seem right now?
I mean, they're sappied.
They're sappied.
All but him.
No, it hit the one thing hit them too, so they're sappied as well.
Okay, they're all sappy.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I'm also out
They're
of
all bloody.
Less than half their HP. Because instead of bloodied, I was being cute. I'm sorry. They're bloodied, half their
You
HP.
are cute. Why I married you.
I have to use the polymorph spell slot even for the fireball anyway, so I may as well use the polymorph. I'm going to turn into... does it have to be something I've previously observed, or...
It just has to be a beast.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn into Takesis, and I'm going to...
She's not a beast.
Oh. I'm going to turn into a dragon.
Also not a beast. It's a
Oh.
dragon.
Really? All right,
Yeah.
whatever it is that can hurl fire.
I don't think there is a beast that breathes fire.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to hurl a fireball at this level, 4th level.
Okay.
It's another dex save of 18.
Now you got me sitting here trying to think if there's any beasts that breathe fire. I don't think there are.
Okay, so dex save of 17.
No. And 96.
Nope, it's going to fail all the dex saves.
Number of 1, just 1. And hold on. So it's 29. Is it doubled again?
Yeah, so in one final fireball, all the trees are incinerated and you burn down the gardens of Paladin.
They started it.
I didn't really want to, but Perfect. So hopefully we can proceed now.
And everyone's up, right?
Everyone's up.
Okay.
I'm going to hit Grayson's armor as he's drinking the potion and say, I didn't take you for a nature buff. That was a good try, though. And I'll help him back up.
Well, I was just hoping we didn't end up with, like, the guys in the trees.
It was a good plan. I was rooting for you. Get it? Because trees and
Yeah,
fruit.
root and shot it.
Leave the jokes to Delaney.
I actually enjoyed that one.
I can't believe you just said that.
I mean, I haven't been here for a little bit, so
Okay, let's leave this place before it gets worse.
Thank you.
All right. As I'm sure Delaney goes, there in the burnt remains are 6 long swords, 6 suits of scale mail from the bodies, and 10 gold pieces.
Nice, another gold. What do we want to do with the armor and the swords? Can anybody carry them? Do we need to carry them?
I'll carry one. But yeah, I can only carry one. Otherwise, they become too heavy.
Yeah, unless somebody has a great need for them, I don't know that we necessarily need to bring them. We could always get them on our way back if we really decide we need them. I'm assuming
yeah.
they come back through here.
Fair enough. I was thinking if we wanted to be all stealthy and disguise ourselves, but yeah, fair point. I don't think we have.
Well, can we maybe find a place to kind of hide them, tuck them in case we do decide we might need them later? That way, someone else doesn't see them and walk off with them.
Yeah, I'll help you search.
Okay.
To give you advantage.
What do you want me to roll, Matt?
To do what?
We want to find a place to stash the weapons and armor so that if we need them, we know where to come back and get them.
Well, where do you want to go? Because right now you're in a flaming forest.
To the temple.
What?
Okay.
The trees are still burning? That's weird.
Trees burn?
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
right here, so like I'd given the wrong answer before, Bobby. This does proceed into the water, and
Okay.
then the temple's beyond the water, partially flooded.
So we kind of either have to swim our way through.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, I'm going to go ahead and use Second Wind to
Okay.
gain some hit points back.
I also used my second one, just an FYI.
Sounds good. Anything else?
Nope. Once we're all ready, I'll start swimming, wading across.
Map overhead will show them
Trying-
what the layout is.
Trying to keep an eye out for things.
Those are actual walls this time.
Oh, we can't climb on them?
Not this time.
Okay.
All right.
Julie asked how deep the water is.
The water here is precisely. It's about 5 feet deep. I'm sorry, 3 feet.
3 feet.
Well, that could be a problem.
I can give Delaney a piggyback ride.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have it still? I do not.
Look out or something.
Alright. I'm just gonna walk along and hope nothing bites my toes.
Yeah, since Grayson is carrying me, I will keep an eye out to make sure nothing attacks us.
Okay. What's everybody's passive?
Also, Nightmare would be flying.
Waiting for that.
20.
19.
Passive perception 15.
14.
Also 14. I think 20 is our best.
Okay.
14.
So. In that case, as you move, the water shifts suddenly around you.
Oh, God.
And you see a pair of eyes and a large pure water form of a dragon barreling. So Delaney had 20. What was the other high one?
I had 19.
And 19.
Grayson had 20.
Grayson had 20.
Okay, so the two of you are not surprised. The rest of everyone else is.
She does fit.
But everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh shoot! I should get the mini.
10.
17.
8.
28.
Okay.
Can we try to talk to it?
Well, we'll see in initiative if you want to try to give it a shot.
I mean, is there really no creature I can turn into that breathes fire?
There's not a beast.
Yeah, those are beasts, or they're monstrosities, or they're fiends.
But you could be a T-Rex.
Yes. But I don't know how good a T-Rex is going to do in water.
All right. So, Erebon, it would be your turn first, but you're surprised. So, at the end of your turn, your surprise ends, but you don't get to go.
Oh. Okay.
And now. All right. This fishy looking individual is going to move. So not the water elemental, but a different one's going to move and get everyone he can in a 60-foot straight line.
Most it can get is 2.
Okay. How many he gets?
Well, he can get Alex and Erevan and Lowthorn, Erevan and Nightmare, or Grayson and Delaney.
Okay, let's do Erevan and Nightmare, and we'll do. These are going to be as far away as he can be. I need you. As the water shoots at you, Erevan, Nightmare, I need a dexterity saving throw.
$12.
4.
Okay. You each take 24 bludgeoning damage. So the water shoots, hits your chest hard, and pushes both of them 20 feet away from the direction it was cast, and they are knocked prone in the
And I'm guessing one death save since it was flying. Or one failed death, correct?
Yeah. Okay, then who's closest to the water elemental?
That would be Grayson and Delaney.
Are they next to each other?
She's on his back.
Oh, then they'll go up and take up both their spaces, encasing them into water, and triggering a strength save as it tries to throw you around into each other.
$12.
17.
Okay. Delaney, you are going to go ahead and take 7 bludgeoning damage. So you're thrown into Grayson. And Grayson, you are then pushed out of the space. So Delaney is stuck in it as the water curls around her. And she is grappled and restrained.
I can't move my box.
Okay.
Alec.
So, I have a question. So, Eldritch Blast, my repelling blast says I push a target in a direction. Doesn't state a direction. So can I uppercut it?
It doesn't
Send it
stay
up?
away from you?
Let me see. Hold on. Where is it? I have to find it again. Where did I just have it? Expand pact, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Repelling blast. When you hit a creature with the Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line. There it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Now my other question. Since I am pushing the creature, does it still take Delaney and Grayson with them?
It would. Grayson's pushed out, but yeah, because she's restrained, it would take her with him.
Okay. Okay.
Ow.
Not good. All right. So, with that, my blade is gonna go out. Bonus action. I'm gonna strike it with the dancing longsword. No, I am not. Bonus action. Hexblade's curse because I got it from the short rest. So Hexblade's curse it.
Which one? I'm sorry.
The
What
Hexblade's curse. I'm sorry. The one that got Delaney. And now, Eldritch Blast. 21, 24 to hit.
Okay, that's going to hit.
All right. And that is 13 points.
Nice.
Again, so now 30 to hit.
That hits.
And 10 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to step back and get back onto that little sliver of land behind me.
Okay. All right,
Actually,
else?
can I reach Nightmare?
Hand, can they?
I said, let's see. Give me a second to get my map. Yes.
Okay, so then I will use a... Oh, I cannot. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Just a heads up, all there's and singular inspo in chat.
Okay, Nightmare, you can use it because you got a death save.
Just wondering, since I'm prone in the water unconscious, do I automatically take a failed death save?
No, you don't take your death save. It's just, what's your con mod?
It is 2.
2. So you just have 3 turns before you just die automatically from drowning.
Okay. All right. Yes, I will take that inspo since I have horrible luck with these. Oh. Well, thank you, whoever put the inspo. It saved me from dying. I got a 1 and a 2.
That's 1 fail instead of 2 fails. There you go.
So we're at 2 fails for Nightmare.
All right, then Delaney.
So I'm going to try to talk to it. So I'm going to say, please, Mr. Water Dragon, stop attacking us. We're just trying to get to the Temple of Paladine.
Okay. The other creature that had moved around, the fishy one, begins to laugh.
Really?
I don't care. You trespass on my land. You'd only seek to re-enslave us.
What you mean your water? Anything to get the
We
DM
are
to roll
not
his
right.
eyes.
We are not trying to enslave you. We are trying to stop the Dragon Queen from coming back.
Give me a persuasion check.
$15.
I fixed the right model now. Hold on.
$15. They pause and go. Fine. Make sure you take out all the interlopers. I do not want the city razed once more.
We don't want the city razed either. We want you to have your sacred place back.
And they nod. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be my turn. Oh, I will say, I will do as you request, thank you. Or we will do as you request, thank you.
Oh, since you were talking, you are now drowning.
Okay.
You were like, ruh, ruh, ruh. What was it coming up in elemental? And I want to do anything until their turn. So Grayson.
Were we able to catch that conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Grayson will just kind of stand down and sort of move away. Just waiting for it to release Delaney. Hopefully.
Okay. Lowthorn. So like you still have a surprised. You wouldn't get to go. Then Erevan, you kind of heard all that. So does Erevan just hang back? You're talking, I cannot hear you. Okay. In that case, the screen fishing thing.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I was just saying I stand back.
Okay.
If I hear all that.
Got it. Then Delaney, choking on the water, is thrown out of the dragon elemental shape and this fish thing and them go quickly away 180 feet the distance. So what would you all like to do?
I'd like to put Delaney back on my back. And then try making our way.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
Did I
So just a second, yeah. That was Erevan technically. Alec, do you have a turn? Do you have an action you would want to do?
I grab Nightmare by the foot and just slowly float her over. No, I use a healer's kit and I can bring them back to I think stabilize them or 1 HP since we're out of combat.
Oh, can you use healer's kit?
Okay. And Erevan got 1 H. I mean, not Erevan. Nightmare got 1 HP.
I think you can just stabilize.
Yeah, I think it just stabilizes.
You have to have
Just stabilize. Okay.
healer's feet to restore hit points.
All right. So yeah. So I'll just stabilize. And then sit her up so she's not drowning. And Lothorn, Grayson, hi, help.
Grayson can head over.
All right. Anyone giving some healing?
Yeah, Grayson is going to crush up some herbs and kind of mix them and pour them into her throat, doing cure wounds at 2nd level. Restoring 13 hit points.
All right. In that case, you heal and realize, even though this temple was once Paladine, probably maybe still is in some reaches, there are dangers abound. We will take our break.
Terrifying.
All right.
Oh, heck.
But you're with sun goes up. You're welcome.
Everyone's trying to kill everybody. All right, here we go.
I tried not to kill the trees, Matt.
Uh
I'm just not as persuasive as a Kender.
huh.
It's their cute Kender faces, I think.
Okay, so in the water, you start to move further into the sunken temple.
Yep.
Push forward. Murky water covers a triangular chamber before you. To the east, this large hall narrows to a raised area with an altar. The north side of the building is a tangle of fallen stone. South side holds 2 doors.
Should we check out that altar first?
Sure.
I mean, if we could find a place of relative safety, I think there's more than a few of us that could use a rest.
Would love a rest, but I'm definitely curious about this altar. I cast Mage Hand and send forth Spectral Hand just to sort of manipulate the altar a little bit. Oh.
Thinks they've got it up there, so. All right, so the mage hand goes. So totally from where you come into the entrance here, the altar itself is a good 75 feet away from you.
Oh. I don't even think I have that range.
Yeah. So if you come into the room, you'd have to figure out. And there's the 2 doors. You want to do?
Grayson, do you know anything about the rituals of Paladine?
Matt, would that be something taught to the knights, even though more is history than...
Yeah, I don't know about the
I guess
rituals necessarily. That does totally make sense. I mean, are you proficient in religion?
No, because religion's a new thing. No, but I think
I am.
I'm just
I am
wondering
as well.
if there's some sort of ritual like the one we did at the Temple of Habakkuk that we should engage in before we interact with the altar.
yeah, I'm really foggy about what ritual you all did. I don't remember it exactly.
Well, there was a basin that one of them led us to, and we cleansed our hands. And in the second chamber, there was a number of ancient tomes or tombs that we left coin at. I don't know if there's something similar here or...
It could be as simple as perhaps showing reverence to the temple.
Can I try to make a check for this?
I mean, if we do a religion check.
All right, it was a 19.
Looking ahead, I would say you can see even from this distance sculpted reliefs of dragons bearing platinum. You would recognize that triangular altar as one of Paladine. See these dragons in majestic poses. And the steps form a dry platform that's that distance away.
So the altar is like the altar of Paladine.
Yeah, seems to be.
Grayson, can I see the lance?
I would prefer to do this as
Oh, by all.
Paladin found my order, but what were you thinking?
Take it to the altar.
Okay. That's sort of what I was thinking as well.
Mhm.
Do you all want to stay back in case something bad happens? Do you want to come closer?
I have one spell that can protect me, so I'll come along with you. If anything happens, at least you won't be alone. Nightmare, you should have a buddy and stick back. 'Cause yeah.
I don't think Paladine is going to smite us.
Oh,
It's
So-
not Paladin
You
I'm
wanna-
worried about.
tell that
So-
to the trees and the aquatic animals that
I think we
I don't
should
know
all
what-
go to the altar because I can't stand in this water. So unless one of you is going to take me from Grayson, I got to go up there.
Let's just all go up. It's fine. If anything, Nightmare, just stay next to me. Like I said, I have one spell left, and it's Shield. So if anything, I got you. Just stay close to me, and we can all just go up.
I think it's going to require all of us anyway, since we are together as a group trying to do this, that it's going to require all of us.
I think it might be once it's fixed. I think it might bestow itself on one person. I don't think it's gonna.
Right. No, I get that.
Okay, let's just
Uh-huh.
approach the altar.
There we go.
Grayson will start walking towards the altar with Delaney on his back. But I think
Lothorn will stay about 10 feet behind.
Liquid.
that as he does, though, in his mind, this is also kind of a walk for him, as in it's approaching the gods for the first time directly, to where for him it's been, he's heard of the gods, he's seen some of the things that the gods have done as they've returned, but this is sort of at every step is him getting closer to accepting that they're back and what that may mean. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then,
So I think that as he's walking up, he might be like under his breath in Salamnic, just reciting, I think, the great deeds of Huma, and trying to lived living the ideals of the knights, but acknowledging also that knights have failed in the past.
Okay. Move up 20 feet. And there you see that you're still somewhere away from the altar, but that there is loose rock that looks like it just barely covers a passage or hole or pit that would go below. You stop yourself before walking onto it. You can skirt around it if you want.
Yeah.
You let everyone else know.
Yep.
Then the rest of you
I'll
try to
kind of
just
point it
follow
out.
in Grayson's footprints. Or step, not really footprints, but general direction.
Yep.
Try to point out, so in that case, everyone here just give me, we'll make an acrobatics check just to make sure you avoid the pits that Grayson's pointing out. It's just a DC 10.
Do you want me to do them or not worry about it?
No, you're good because you're on Grayson and you have the high passive as well.
Gotta stop rolling the digital dice. That's a 6.
I got a 10.
Alec is skipping along the water with a nat 20. Just
That's a dirty 20.
So I just relearned that I have this. I'm going to use Flash of Genius, which allows Lothorn to add a +4 to what he rolled.
Brings them to 10, right?
Yep.
Nice.
In case you all avoid ignoring the doors on the right. Make your steps up on the stone dais above.
And I think that as they got closer, he would pull the lance out, the piece of the lance that they have.
Pull it out as you continue. You see these enormous bas reliefs of the dragons all around. You each get the impression they're moving. Eyes following you of these sculptures. Grayson and Alec, Lothorn. You get this warm feeling of acceptance as your feet touch the stone before the altar. You see the altar itself bears the symbol of Paladine. And as Grayson, you approach, as you approach the altar, slowly a column of light rises from it, going into the sky.
Grayson will step into that light and kneel.
All right. Step in, and again, the stim light surrounds you. What do you want to do?
So in Solamnic, he'll say, Lord Paladin, one of the three who founded the Knights of Solamnia, God of law and justice, we bring an artifact to you from an age long gone by. We seek your aid in restoring the artifact so that it may help us in our fight against the Dragon Queen, Takesis, enemy of all that is good. We ask that, though it comes from a troubled story, that perhaps it can be redeemed. And he'll kind of hold it out.
You hold it out. It begins to lift off your hand. And shine with a silvery glow. The rust begins to bubble and hiss. A dark liquid comes out and flows away from the altar and disappears. The reinvigorated metal begins to grow, lengthen to a large pike. From nowhere and everywhere, powerful voice emits, inspires confidence and awe. The last to wield this weapon was unworthy. His failure was a step along the path to the world's destruction. But this new age needs a new. Use this weapon to defend the destiny mortals have chosen. Banish the shadow of the Dragon Queen with the light of this most sacred weapon. With this blessing of the gods, ye champions, reclaim the Dragonlance. A moment passes, and Alec and Grayson, you instinctively know that this voice is Paladine himself. And a light pulses from the altar, filling, moving, pulsing through each of you, healing you for 70 hit points. any blindness, deafness, and diseases you may have. Right as well. And then the light vanishes. And the Dragonlance rests on simple triangular altar.
Can I clarify, was that healing just for Alec and Grayson, or is that for all of us?
For all of you.
Okay.
It hit all of you.
I nudge Erevan and I say, that was a god.
One of many.
I nudge Nightmare. How you feeling?
The wounds have all sewn up quickly. What would you like to do?
We should probably not stay here too long because I'm sure that would have drawn some sort of attention.
I think that Grayson will reach out to the altar to pick up the lance, but then he'll sorry, but then look back, like, to see if anybody else was reaching for it or had intentions of taking it.
Oh, it's anybody?
I mean,
I don't know if I can use a lance. I think that's
clearly
you, yeah.
Great, but there's no way she could carry that.
Okay, so then he'll pick it up.
Okay, you pick up this pike, and you can attune to it immediately. And you can add Dragonlance to your inventory, Grayson.
Ooh.
Woo!
Anyone watching, this is a pike, and it is a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. When you hit a dragon with this weapon, the dragon takes an extra 3d6 force damage.
So Dragonlance pike, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is specifically the pike form.
Okay.
And any dragon of your choice that can see with you, that you can see within 30 feet of you, can immediately use its reaction to make a melee attack.
Does that include pseudo dragons?
It would, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Include dragon elves too.
Cool beans.
All right.
So
This energy suffuses you, and you also, in this moment, advance to level 9, blessed by the gods.
Oh,
Cool.
I just want to be clear, because we got confused last time. The entire party advances to level 9?
The entire party advances to
Because
level
we'll
9.
have the Thursday situation. We're like, wait, no? Okay. Nice.
That's level spells, yay!
So, now I have a question. So I'm getting Book of the Tome,
Pact
which
of the Tome.
allows Pact of the Tome, yeah, which allows me to copy ritual spells that are allowed by DM. So would I be able to copy divination into that spell book?
Let me double check.
I don't know. I trying to understand it myself, so I don't know if I'm getting that right. That's just my noob brain trying to figure things out on its own. Oh, 3 cantrips on the list, blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, I guess it's just cantrips.
Okay, let me look at this. So, wait a minute, because it's not the invocation, right? This is a different thing. Back boon, back the blade, back the chain, back the tone. Okay. Okay. Right. Because you get that. Then I think you get invocation that gives you. What are you taking an invocation? Is that what you're doing? You're just taking back to the tome. There, Alec.
Sorry, hello. There we go.
Yep.
So I have to get back to the tome and then get the invocation for Ancient Book of Secrets. So right now I have to have Pact of the Tome first, so I can't do it yet. Afterwards, it's up to, I think it says DM discretion on
Well,
what spells can be added.
at second level, so you're taking your second level in Warlock.
This is my third.
Ah.
I can't get Ancient Book of Secrets without Pact of the Tome, because Pact of the
So
Tome is.
when you gain a level, you can choose one of the invocations you know and replace it with another invocation if you want.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. Then I would take Ancient Book of Secrets instead of. I'll get rid of Agonizing Blast for now, and I will take Ancient Book of Secrets.
Book of Ancient Secrets.
That's it. Book of Ancient
Cool.
Secrets.
I hate to be that guy, but it's in my brain in a very specific way.
That's perfectly fine. I hate to be the guy that's wrong, so I'm glad that you corrected it, so it's fine. I'm still learning the names of everything, so
and it's because I read a lot of third-party publishing things, so my brain is very like okay. Chosen spells as rituals. Okay, you choose 2 first level spells that have the ritual tag.
Mm-hmm.
Spell you can add it to the book if spells. Okay, so you can add it to the book if the spell's level is equal to or less than half your warlock level rounded up.
Oh, so what level is divination?
I think it's 4th. I could be wrong.
Right. So you're taking your 3rd warlock spell, which means you've got you can go up to second level in ritual.
I see.
Good.
All right, so never mind then. I won't go with back to the ancient book because I won't make it. So that's fine. I'm gonna stick with the talisman and go from there then, and keep
Okay, so
and
sticking
just hand
with Pact of the Talisman.
yeah, and I'm just gonna hand everything over to Erevan or Nightmare. They can discuss who wants to copy it into which book or whatnot.
Okay, so you're selecting now Pact of the. What are you taking?
I'm gonna keep everything as I had it with agonizing blast and repelling blast, and then just select Pact of the Talisman.
Pact of the Talisman. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is Pact of the Talisman?
Um, Pact of the Talisman. It's right above Pact of the Tome.
Oh, that. I do not see it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever weird thing I've clicked on in D&D Beyond, I don't see it. Okay, so I
Oh,
just
okay, that's fine.
you're
Your
good.
patron gives you. Oh, okay.
What?
It's from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Okay, it's probably weird. Okay, usually it has that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. I just had to get there. Yeah, okay, so you've got the talisman. So now you're adding the talisman for the first time.
Yep.
All right. And do you want to switch out any? You can switch out any of your invocations if you want, because you can build on talisman as well. It's up to you.
No, I'll keep with what I have. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Anything else? Anyone want to kind of? So we're on the screen of everything. So want to share the cool things they've gotten. If anyone else has some fun stuff. Third level warlock's a big deal.
Very happy. So I know I explained it to Erevan, but I haven't been able to use it since I've been depleted. But now, instead of me having to change my lunar embodiment after a long rest, I can bonus action spend a sorcery point and switch it. So I get another set of spells, and I can use my free spells after I switch over to that embodiment. So I get each set of free spells. So I can hop into the other embodiments, use the free spells, then hop back to my full moon for my free shield, and have shield at the ready.
So funny. The wizards are either like Nuatori or Lunatori. You're just like, I pick whatever god I feel like. I just shift. I'm polyamorous with my gods.
That's it.
Polytheistic.
Well, everyone's polytheistic because they believe in all the gods. It's whether you are attuned to all the gods is a little different.
Yeah.
I think it's a little different. All right. Anything else for everybody?
I got an ability score improvement, but I'm probably going to pick a feat. I haven't decided which one yet. But
I got Innervation as the spell. I'm saying that wrong. But also, by going into D&D Beyond to level up, I learned I never took my 8th level feat. So I ended up taking Tough. So now I'm not as soft and squishy.
Nice.
Going down 3 times in a fight in a day or 3 times in a night will make that an easy choice.
Yep. I now have resistance to radiant damage because we fought so many things to do radiant damage. But when I cast a spell, it does radiant or fire damage. I get bonus damage equal to my, I think it's my charisma bonus.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Here. Delaney, you get something for 9th level, don't you?
Yeah, I picked up Flash of Genius.
Nice.
And I rolled really high on my hit die.
Very fun. Yeah, because you're doing Tinker or Rogue, they get that Flash of Genius.
I rolled a 2 on my hit die.
Oh, I think I'm up to 5d6 now on my sneak attack.
Yes.
All right. So, thus empowered, what would you like to do?
Which door would you like to check out? The left or the right?
There's 3 of them, right?
Well, the one we came in plus 2 more.
There were 2
I thought
doors.
there were
and
3
there were
more.
Oh, I thought there were 2.
There were 2 doors, and then there was some rubble that buried a passage.
It was more like yeah, it was like a pit.
So there's 2 doors. On the opposite wall from the altar, or
Not so much opposite, but yeah, it's more south.
did we just see hallways as we walked past the doors, or
I mean, they're doors. You have to open them.
oh, they're closed doors? Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Sorry, I hear door in a broken down temple, and my brain thinks doorway, not door.
Oh, I said you should let me check them for traps. Which one do you want to try? The left or the right? Anybody?
Kender's choice.
Let's go with the right one.
Okay.
And I'm going to check it for traps. Perception or investigation?
For this, you can go ahead and do investigation, actually.
Oh, nat 20. For 26. Razzle Dazzle's on it tonight.
All right. So you look, everything seems to be okay. It's door slightly off its hinges. They do not appear to be trapped.
This door looks like it's slightly off the hinges, so
I
Doesn't
push open the other one.
The other door?
Mhm.
Okay. So the other room, as you go in the room, you look, it's like it's a small living area that's flooded like the rest of the temple. The moldering vestments hanging in a wardrobe with a bed blanketed in fungus. And I would say, Delaney, the room you're looking in contains a large stone table that rises from the dirty water in the surround windowless chamber. Along the walls, shelves hold assorted bottles and vials, most of which have cracked and stained the walls with their drippings.
I'm not sure we should all go in here because it looks like there were potions and sundry things. Dead wall cracked. Could be deadly.
And I think I have black mold in here, and you're not supposed to breathe that stuff in.
Anybody else want to peek in case I missed something?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to investigate it or?
Yeah, I'll take a chance.
Okay. So you go through here, and with your previous investigation, you find 3 spell scrolls. Then in the bottles, each one of the same spell, Gentle Repose.
Hey, does anybody want these? They're gentle repose. I don't know what that is, but they're scrolls of something. Anybody know what gentle repose is?
It's a repose that's gentle.
I knew that was coming too.
Look, there's 3 of them. You can each have one.
Can we do Arcana check just to see if maybe we know what she's talking about?
I'm looking. I mean, the wizards can read Lingua Arcana here, so got it. But this is you can touch a corpse or the remains, and for the duration, the target is protected from decay and can't become undead. It also extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead. Since days spent under the influence of this spell don't count against the time limit of such spells as raise dead. Duration is 10 days.
That's pretty cool. I won't take one.
I mean, they're necromancy.
Yeah, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm a white robe, not a black robe. Heebie-jeebies.
Says the sorcerer that cast Ray of Sickness earlier.
Who aligned themselves to Nuritari, the blackness of that. Like now I'm understanding. Sorry, I'm judgmental now.
we don't talk about that. That was a very, very like dire situation.
All right. So then, Alec, are you looking in this room? Do you want to investigate it?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll take
Where do you
the
wanna look?
cloak and cover my face, and I'll look around the room, see if I can look under the, I guess, under the bed, or
All right. Looking under the bed, you do see a rusty chest that is closed with a rusty lock.
Huh.
Bearing on it the triangular symbol of Paladin.
Huh. Oh, this is such a bad idea. I'm gonna, alarms are ringing off. I'm gonna check for traps.
Give me a perception check.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna use the talisman and get a D4. Oh, good. All right, so that's 14.
14. It appears free of traps.
Okay. All right. All right. I will slide it out. And try to open it.
It is locked.
Hmm.
A rusty padlock upon it.
I see. Can I use Jade's pincer tail to kind of wedge it in there and see if she can do.
It seems like you look in, there's like no, it's so rusted, it's almost like a block of metal. You'd probably have to break the lock off.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll your force damage.
Here we go. All right. Do. That's 12.
Okay. With that, the rust goes everywhere and makes a little bit of a hole into this chest itself as 400 gold comes spilling out into the water.
Oh, no. And he's digging it out.
You do see also there's a platinum necklace that features Paladine's symbol that you think would be worth 150 gold. And 2 large, deep red potions.
Oh. Okay. I can't identify it yet, but I'll pocket those and so I can distribute them.
Yeah. As
Um,
well as
mhm.
a silver chain that has a brilliant cut black gem pendant upon it.
Black
Mhm.
gem? Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I like check it? Is that like in like a can I Arcana check it? See if it's magical?
You can make an Arcana check if you want.
Well, oh no, I don't have. Wait, I don't know if this applies. Can I? I'm gonna. Oh no, I don't want to do that because if it breaks, then it breaks. All right, I'll do an Arcana check.
Don't break it.
I was gonna blast it because magic items
Don't
can't be
break
destroyed
it.
or
There's
whatever.
very few
Okay.
magic items.
Oh, yes, Erevan. Okay. 23.
23. Put this around your hands. You do feel that it is magical.
Oh, okay. It's magical. All right, I'm gonna pocket that and I'll check it, identify it and stuff, and then I'm gonna take the silver pendant and I'm gonna hold it behind my back, and I'm gonna walk out. And man, there was like a lot of gold in there. Hey, Grayson, come here, Grayson.
Okay. You found a
Grayson.
lot of gold?
Yeah. Come here. All right, Grayson. Do you walk up to Alec?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Grayson, you have to close your eyes.
What game are you playing?
Come now. It's not like you don't trust me. If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it already too. So you trust me. So just like Erevan, and Erevan's my best friend. He knows, right? Erevan, tell him. Never mind. Close your eyes.
I closed my eyes.
I put the necklace, the silver necklace, over him. And that way you have the platinum necklace now.
Okay, are you putting the silver chain with the black gem pendant or the platinum necklace?
The platinum necklace. Sorry,
Okay.
the platinum necklace with Paladine.
Okay.
I'm not trying to. No.
Sorry, you said silver was throwing me. So the
Yeah, I'm
platinum
sorry.
necklace. Gotcha.
Yes, the platinum necklace. And I'm like, see, that's for you, because now you're like a champion.
Well, thank you. You
You're
found
welcome.
this amongst the piles of gold?
Yep, 400 gold, and then 2 potions, and then I pull out the silver pendant, and this magic pendant, and it has a black gem. It's magical, so if you want to wear it to see what it does, I mean, you're more than happy to.
Quite okay.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that. I was gonna check it, identify it, and see what it does. But if you just wanted to try it, you want to? No?
Yeah.
You sure?
Perhaps you, 3 wizards can take
Okay.
a look.
I'm looking at it.
Before
It's
anybody
black.
puts it on. I meant magically. Maybe you can magically figure out what it does.
I will. But shh! Don't tell Erevan. I think it might work for him. So I'm gonna identify it, and then when we're asleep, I'm gonna see if I can just slip it on him if it's not a bad thing,
He's watching, right?
Sometimes I feel like he doesn't pay me any mind. It's okay.
You just talk to him.
No, it's okay. Watch this. Erevan, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
See? Told you. It's okay.
No, I did get disconnected actually. But-
That just worked out so well. See, he didn't hear me. He didn't hear me.
what did you say?
Too late. You're too late.
No, I was trying to type out that I have identify, right?
Yes.
You
So
did
that's why.
type that out.
Yep.
That came true.
Yes, and he can
So-
guess as a ritual, unlike Alec.
Yeah. So what I said was, we're best friends, but sometimes I feel like he just doesn't pay attention to me. Don't worry about it. And I was like, right, Aravan? And you didn't answer. And then you
No, I
said,
actually got disconnected. But I did.
yeah,
I
exactly.
actually typed out and pressed enter. I said, I have identify, right? And then I pressed enter, and then I put as a ritual and hit enter, and then all of a sudden I was not seeing. It was the whole screen was disconnected. So
That's what made it perfect, because I said all of that while you were disconnected, so you didn't hear me.
It was
Yeah,
just
but-
the timing.
give
that
it
you
up
were
so I
out.
can identify it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll hand it over to Aravan to identify.
If you want. I mean, I'm just joking with you. So,
Oh, then no, I hold it.
well, one of us.
I don't tell Aravan yet. Don't worry, it's okay. You don't know about this. You're not here.
It's true.
Okay,
I don't know about it.
so don't tell him. All right, it's a secret. Thanks, Grayson. You're the best. I pat him on the chest and I move along with
Grayson
everybody
will
else.
look over at Lainey
How did you get that wand, by the way?
The wand?
Yeah,
Do you want the wand?
I do actually. No, I'm joking.
Oh. I hand Aravan the wand.
I don't want it. I'm joking with you.
No, now I want you to have it.
Oh my god.
Do you reach for it?
No.
If you take the wand, I'll be your best friend.
No, just
You already said you were his best friend.
Yes, but now I want him to say that I'm his best friend. I'm your best friend. You know this. Here, take the wand.
I don't want the wand. All right, what else is there to explore here? Any traps, Delaney? Anything to explode?
I didn't see any, but Alec just walked in that other room without letting me check, so we were lucky nothing happened to him.
I do think we need to rest, and I do think we should talk about the fact about whether or not that brilliant light that came out might attract other things or not, because I do see this as a potentially viable option to rest here.
I mean, there are
It seems safe enough right now.
guardians who will potentially attack other interlopers if they approach.
There's 3 less guardians, but I'm sure the other 2 could handle it. Because the trees didn't want to be nice. If one of these seems like it would be viable for rest, I'm not opposed to that if we need to.
Probably the one with the table. Since Alex said there was mold in the other one.
Yeah, it's black mold. It's bad. It gets into your lungs and it can really hurt you. You guys don't want. Trust me. I'm practicing to actually be a doctor. Don't worry about it. Don't go in there. It's not safe.
Is that what you were doing with your Eldritch Blast? You were blasting away the black mold?
So about that room, the table one, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm confused which one you went into.
He went to
I
the
think
other one.
I went to
The
I
yeah.
mold.
thought there was something with the bed.
He's
The moldy
trying
one.
to throw us off and change the subject.
Oh, well, that was Bobby the player confused, not Grayson the character
Yeah.
confused.
No worries.
Yeah, so the bed was a very moldy and wet bed because it's all waterlogged. So it just depends on what you want to do.
It's really bad in there. You don't want to be in there.
I'm gonna go check that room out anyway.
Looking through, it seems to be pretty scoured. Seems he found the box. Nothing much else in.
Didn't you say there was an armoire in there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of like moldy vestments in it.
I'm gonna look through them anyway.
Yeah.
And the armoire.
Look through. See clothes. You could pack them for a rainy day if you wanted to.
Anybody need some extra clothes?
I mean, at this point, we're all soaked.
Well, these might be a little moist too. You know, they have been in this room where there's water. So,
Oh, I'm so silly. Since I'm a 3rd level warlock, I got 2nd level spells, so I have spell slots. I cast Identify.
so
Sorry, guys, I'm still learning. I'm so
But why wouldn't you
sorry.
just give it to the wizard that can ritualize?
Because it is your surprise present. You don't know about it. Okay, best friend?
I don't
So-
believe any of it.
so how big is the table in the other room?
It's really large. It's about comes right above the water and rises maybe a foot above the water. It's 4 feet wide and 8 feet long.
We could probably all rest a little on that table in there
The floating
and
one?
close the door and have it be a barrier. We could maybe set some sort of trap to let us know if someone was coming.
Oh,
Just an idea.
yeah. I haven't used it since like my first session with you guys. Yeah, I'll cast Alarm. If we do that.
Anybody have any other thoughts? Everybody
don't.
okay being here? Should we move on?
Bobby has thoughts, but he's always paranoid about time in every game and a countdown in his head, so he's just gonna let you all decide what we do. Because he would like push us forward because there's time.
Yeah, you
So-
can. I mean, you can certainly do a short rest, but you'd have to hold up here for quite a few hours because you've not had like a full, like day's worth of journeying at this point. Does that make sense? Because we had said like it was around noon, so now it's like 1 or 2. You still have about like 9 hours of being awake before you can take a long rest.
Oh, well, maybe we should just keep going. I didn't realize.
Wait, a short rest or a long rest?
Let's take
We
a
could
short
do a
rest.
short rest.
Yeah.
That's an hour. Some
That's
folks may
fine.
gain stuff back for that.
Yeah, sure.
And
I mean,
spend
short
midnight.
rest would help me.
Yeah, the store locker get some stuff back.
Yeah, I would.
I
I would
heard
actually get a lot back
Warlock?
now.
I'm like, what is that? Is that a monster that's been following us? What is going on?
I mean, I did say
Warlock.
Sorlock.
You
Yeah.
did.
I said that on purpose.
Yeah,
So
I,
Warlock.
I heard snore.
Oh, Snorlock. Okay.
I'm like, what is that?
I'm gonna go to Nightmare. Hey, Nightmare, can you do me a favor?
What?
So, I wanted to give this to Aravan, but I don't know what it is. So, I'm gonna hold out the necklace. So, can you identify this?
Did you not identify it? I thought you said you identified it.
I was going to, but yeah, I would have to take up. I guess I could do it because I have the pact and I get it back on a short rest. Oh yeah, so I just identify it. Never mind, Nightmare. Sorry, false alarm. I just cast it right in front of Nightmare. Whoosh.
I put it in loot.
Oh, got it. Here we go. Okay.
I knew what it did before you did.
Yeah,
You
yep.
see the exhaustion that you've created for our DM? Do you see it?
You're fine.
Nightmare just rubs the bridge of her nose.
I'm
as
sorry.
she's
Listen,
reading her book.
I'm new. What you reading?
The same book I'm always reading.
Oh. How far did you get?
It's level 5.
Oh, all right. I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
You know,
Is it
not
good?
all. Well, I mean, it helps me cast magic. I mean, not sadly. Some people have to weave the fabric of reality to be able to cast spells. They can't just get things given to them by gods and things.
Well, I mean, yeah, they can. Look it. He just got a Dragonlance.
I'm saying not all of us can be that
Oh.
lucky. Some people have to actually study and find other means of doing it. Like weaving the actual matter of the fabric of reality to be able to get what they want to happen.
Well, I mean, I weave too.
I ritually cast the what is the thing called? The hut.
Yeah, tiny hut.
Yeah, that one.
I just, I have to think about it though, and it just, So as I think about it, I wave my hand, and
Also
then
cast
poof, it
silence.
happens. So I mean, I guess
Silence.
that's true. Okay.
Using a spell slot for silence.
I hold up the pendant to Erevan. Wave it. I am talking, but you don't hear anything. I'm just talking.
Nightmare looks up from her spell book and just flips a page and says, "Thank you, Erevan."
I lie down.
I have no way around this.
Grayson seems to look into the camera and go, huh?
Right. I'm just going to put the other two are potions of healing superior.
Okay. So, as Erevan's lying down, Jade's gonna walk over, right?
No.
Waddle over, and then try to throw the pendant on his forehead. Just place it on his forehead, and trot away.
Which pendant is this?
It's a periapt of proof against poison. It's not attunement, so you can definitely put it on.
Oh. Okay. I'll put it on. I just mouth thank you since we're enclosed in a bubble of silence.
Okay. In that case, y'all can have your short rest.
All right.
I am super happy that we were able to do that because I had already done it. Oops.
Then tell me what you'd like to do.
I just gotta do some management here now.
Which area would you like to go to now? The mansion or what was the other place? Yes. Where they or the threshold.
That's what they called it.
Yeah, the mansion that might be their post, their headquarters. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's going to be at least their operation post, from what you can tell.
Yeah.
The base of operations.
Yes, thank you.
No, it's just gathering intel before we go blazing into a base of operations and garnering that level of tension, but suppose it depends on our priorities. I'd like to know what this threshold is and how they plan to use it as a weapon. See if there's something we can do to prevent that.
It would be closer than the mansion.
Have we seen any airborne troops flying to and from?
There's occasional dragon now, though. Seems like a larger force left with Soth, it looks like.
Okay, just making sure already.
And if he's still gone, it might be the better time to go to the threshold.
Right.
Then I say let's head there.
All right. Let's head out.
All right.
Hop back on Grayson's back.
So you're going now towards the threshold that you for. So what I'll let you know is like this is the major point. Like you're gonna be officially known. Like everyone's gonna really be aware of your presence here. So is there anything else you wanted? Just so you keep that in mind. So this would be the I mean like really knows of your presence once you go.
Oh, this is the last save point before we enter the boss. Make sure to do everything you want to do first before you go in there.
Oh, that is such a video game explanation. I needed that.
Okay. So.
Then should we check out the mansion?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yes.
I appreciate that warning, and I really think that we should do that.
Not only
What's
the
a
warning,
warning?
but I needed the video game explanation.
It's a piece of information, yeah. I think it's just one of those things that I think it's like good to know the flow of things. There likely not be a way to explore the city if there's things you're interested in.
Yeah, there's no coming back.
Yeah. Save now. There's no save after. Got it.
So I would vote in favor of the mansion for absolutely.
Yeah.
So what route do you want to try to take to the mansion? Looking at the map. Does you remember where I had said that was?
Oh, yeah. I sort of forgot these were in here. So Erevan, you want to see what we were looking at? There's a picture of the map, and then that thing is the threshold.
Yeah, hold on. Are we in
Discord?
Yeah, no, I know which under
Handouts.
It's under handouts.
Yeah.
And we're currently in the northwest corner?
Northwest, yeah.
Where the watery area is.
Mm-hmm. And then we would have to go past the threshold to go to the southern area, and that's where the manor was.
I see.
So yeah, because basically, you guys are over here. If I have on the main screen, and the manor is down there. So this is kind of threshold, and this is where Soth came out down here.
Right.
You had started the journey over here.
Do you guys want to backtrack to try to avoid?
Yeah, I think maybe that's the best idea.
Yeah, I agree. We should probably backtrack.
Okay. We're kind of going to do a nice, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hey. It's good.
Man, we know that there have been Dragonel patrols as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Pushing through, going on back within the city. Off of the path you took before, as you stay amongst the stone buildings, you see a hole in a large building. And judging from the construction, you can just see some waterlogged books. It looks like a library.
Oh my gosh.
There is a warm glow coming from within.
Should we check that out?
Yes.
Good night immediately, or the wrong character. Good. Really? Nightmare sits down and starts ritually casting, detect magic.
I'm gonna keep watch because that's, I think, isn't that like a 10-minute thing?
10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep watch.
Okay. Moving, taking the time here as you are casting detect magic, you see from above smoke rises through the ceiling, and you just see what looks like a 18-foot tall frame of flesh and muscle, and grab a stack of books and drag them. You hear a shuffling as it's thrown on, and a big plume of smoke rises out of the crack in the wall.
To burning books.
Oh, they're just burning books.
Yes. That's not good. It could be history that we might want to know.
Oh.
And that history is like history's history because like that history was written at least 300 years ago, so it would be like history's history.
But did you forget that I have the other books from the lady? I'm sure all the history is in here. She was there.
Delaney is going to stealthily sneak up to.
Yep.
Kender is done. Kender is so.
Aravan kind of is too, actually, though.
I'm going to go see how many things or people are in there.
He's not too stealthy, but he's walking with Delaney.
Then both of you make stealth checks.
Ooh.
24.
Oh no. Well, 21.
You see two walking in. You see two of 15-foot tall, slightly humanoid creatures resembling, immediately recognizes giant frames as they look cold, seem to be burning books to keep warm. They cook a large, what looks like shark that they have caught over this fire on a spit, and they don't see you, but as their faces turn, you see that they each have only one singular eye in the center above their nose.
And I'm not even going to ask. I mean, is it particularly cold out for them?
You're in the northern waste. Yeah, it's fairly cool.
Okay. All right. And so they have now spotted us?
No.
Okay.
I move quietly back to the group, the rest of the group, and say, there's two big giant things in there. They have one eye in their head. And they're not burning the books just to burn the books. They're burning books to create a fire to cook their dinner and to stay warm.
I'm going to paint a different picture than that. But I haven't moved back with you, so I'm gonna move closer in. Actually, how far away am I from them at this point?
About, I would say, moving a little closer, you get within about 20 feet.
Okay. And would I be able to identify what type of creatures these are? I mean, I, as a player, think I know what they are, but does my character know what they are?
I have your character make a nature check.
$24.
24. Yeah. These are, you would recognize these as slightly less kind of less intelligent, more simple types of giants. Ones that aren't typically regarded within the general giant structure hierarchy, but the Cyclops.
Okay. And does the library itself mean anything to Aravan? Does it have any significance to him?
Other than just as a repository of knowledge that's being burned for them to keep warm and cook their food.
Okay. All right. I will go back to the group at this point.
Do you think they're worth talking to? Maybe we can get them on our side?
I actually don't, and I really view this as just a violent sacrilege right now. And I do understand that they're eating and trying to stay warm, but they can't do it in a freaking library. So maybe we could find another place of warmth for them. I don't know. But I really cannot continue on with having them burn books.
Grayson, what do you think?
I would like to hear what others think.
I look to Lowthorn.
I think the potential for gathering knowledge of ancient times is certainly something noteworthy, but at the same time, Or are you about to have friends? There's some things we could try. Could try to persuade them to move on.
Matt, would Aravan know what, if any, language they spoke?
They likely speak giant.
Okay. And would he know what type of alignment they had?
I mean, yeah, so I probably don't know, because I usually don't do like every creature has a certain alignment.
Yeah.
Like just like people, they can have multiple alignments. So.
All right. So I'm going to go back and cast one of the newer spells that I acquired with them. Oh God, it's a ritual.
I mean, you can cast it using a slot if you want.
No, I will. So I'm going to cast as a ritual here. I'm going to cast Rary's telepathic bond, or Rory's. I don't know.
Okay. So that's going to take your 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So they keep throwing more books on the fire. And then you're linking your party. Like, what are your targets?
Them actually.
All right. So they'll probably notice you if you're trying to do a ritual that's targeting them.
Oh. All right. I thought I could just empower myself. I don't know how this works. So. Until the spell ends. Oh, I see. It doesn't necessarily work the way I thought it did.
Right.
So, just so I have an idea, what are you trying to do, Aravan?
I was trying to communicate with them.
Okay.
I don't speak giant, so, and they don't
Okay.
seem too intelligent.
All right, that's fine. All right. This is a lot of resources, but this is something you really want to do, Aravan, and I want to support you because I'm your best friend. I'm going to waste my 2-second levels
No.
to get. No, it's okay. Actually, I can waste one. I'll waste one of my second levels, gain back a third level slot. I will cast Comprehend Languages on myself, because I can cast it for free. It's not concentration. And then I cast Tongues on him, because that was my spell that I got. You're welcome. So now you can speak to them. I can translate for you. You can speak to them.
You know, I've had a change of thought process on this, and I think that we need to conserve our resources, and we're in the northern wastes, and I don't know who would be using this library in the first place. So,
so we keep moving?
I think I can find a way to move past the building.
All right. There we go. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Would Nightmare be able to try and... I don't know. But I believe... Well, first I've got to make sure I've got it. I think this wizard has it, but I got to make sure I'm playing the right wizard. Or right spellcaster. Good thing I checked. I don't... Well, she's going to try and sneak in and just steal a couple books, just randomly.
Okay. Trying to steal the fire fuel from the freezing poor innocent people. I'm just kidding. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Oh, that's good. 21.
Okay. Push through. And not looking too hard, you grab about 2 books and quickly make your way out.
There really could be spell books in there.
Wait.
I'm just saying.
Nightmare, did you finish casting Detect Magic?
I kind of think I stopped when, the big giant hand came out, but
Okay, I just never thought I heard you say that you didn't do it. So, all right.
no. But I just assumed because Matt never said anything happened that it just didn't go through, so.
Okay. All right. Then you want to proceed?
Yep.
Do you have something, Bobby?
Sorry, I was going to answer Lothorn. There was a question in chat. I was going to answer Lothorn. I'm like, I'll just answer in chat. No, I don't think any of us have the red dragon armor. I think we did not bring it with us.
Script famously never has a red dragon. I
feel
love
like
it.
we had it. Oh no, I know when we gave it up. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we decided not to go with that plan.
So would I be able to tell how long, just out of curiosity, how long it would take to search the library with Detect Magic cast?
I mean, like trying to sneak around these people would take quite a long time.
No, if they were eliminated, or just
probably about an hour or two.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
The black robes. All right. In that case,
We shall move along.
The end of a row of ruins stands a partially intact manor. Most of the manor's east side has collapsed. The rest of the house has been cleared and made serviceable. In the southeast corner, an attached carriage house stands next to the front entrance. The area in front of you buzzes with activity. You see human and draconian patrols coming and going. What would you like to do?
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure there was no more description. I was like, wait.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Thoughts?
How many? Can we see how many?
Can we start with sending Scritch and Jade? one direction, one the other, and then they circle back around the opposite side?
Oh yeah, sure.
Only if
That's
you want to.
that's an option. I guess the real question is, what's our goal here? If this is the base of operations, are we just trying to disrupt the operations by creating chaos, or are we looking to discover their plans?
Maybe a head count. See how many people are in there. And I mean, the way that everything's been going thus far, I feel like it's gonna be a. I'm not the stealthiest person.
We've seen, Matt, you said we've seen people, patrols entering and leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking like 2 or 3 patrols? Are we talking like dozens of patrols?
I'd say looking, there are 4 more kind of darker bronze skin draconians that stand a guard. See 1 at the carriage house's east door, 2 at the front door, and 1 at the black patio door. As far as the patrols, you see a patrol of 8 about every hour come through.
Okay.
They kind of check in.
Does it look like the same patrol, or does this look like different patrols?
Different patrols, it seems.
Okay.
I just got an idea. Okay. All right, guys. This might seem crazy, but I mean, it worked before. So what if we take out one of the patrols, right? Take one, because I remember the high sorcery lady reminded me she wanted me to take one hostage to try to figure out why they explode. So what if we attack one of them, right? One of the patrols, then take one hostage, get information out of them, put on their armor, and then enter in and like see what we could find out. And pretend to be one of the patrols.
This doesn't sound familiar at all.
It worked the last time. The only thing it messed up was because we got a dragon.
See why there's what?
It
What is
worked
this
the
about?
last time because somebody used an amulet.
What is this about trying to figure out why they explode? I don't.
Yeah, what are you
No.
referring to?
No. I was saying we take care of one of the patrols, interrogate one of the people, find out what they're doing, what this whole base of operation, like information about the base,
But
and
can you just back up
infiltrate.
to the part where you said that the woman of high sorcery wanted you to investigate why they explode?
Yeah,
Yes.
the black robe, the black robe lady back at Kalaman. I went to ask her, they explode. Is there any way that I can get them to stop exploding when they die? And she was like, oh, well, you should capture one and bring them here to me. Black robe stuff. And then I was like, oh, yeah, but it's going to be hard because they blow up. Oh, I'm sure you could find a way. If you were a black robe, you would be able to do it. And I said, kick rocks. But anyway, that was the gist of it. Because the Dragonborns, they blow up. So I was supposed to bring her one to figure out why they blow up.
Got it.
But I never got to do it.
Got it. Well, we can definitely put that on our to-do list.
I don't know if this is the place to do it because we're not going to be able to hold them until we get back, but
Perhaps we should attempt to find a way to stealth in and gather information.
well, I can help with that now. Thanks to Alec, have learned a new trick.
You're welcome.
I can make two of us invisible.
Oh. Wait, what? How did I help you with
what-
that?
Gift did you give him?
Oh, I think I know. You're welcome. It was all the lessons and stuff. Me and him were sitting aside and we were just, I was showing him some stuff.
You made me invisible one. I've been entreating my patron and figured it out.
That
Yep,
doesn't.
you're welcome. See? All right, so now that's 2, 4, 6 invisibilities, right? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we have 6 invisibilities now, I think. So makes it easier. Obviously, we gotta send our little dragons away. But yeah, I'm
If
down
I
to go
ever
for that then.
Sleep again, I can make all of us invisible.
Well, don't think we have time for sleep.
No, I guess not.
So,
Well, the real question is, like, if we send our dragons in, like, it would cost resources for us to send our dragons in. And then for us to later go in if there's something we find that we want to do. So, what is our goal here? What are we trying to accomplish? What are we trying to find?
Well, I think if we can figure out what they're trying to do, especially at the threshold, that would be a big thing.
okay.
So we're looking to gather papers and intelligence, probably, which means we're going in ourselves rather than sending in.
Well, I think that's the ultimate goal, but it would be kind of nice to know about how many people are there.
You mean inside?
Well, general area. I mean, they may not be able to get inside, but clearly we can see there's 4 guards here. How many other guards are there?
On the inside, we would have to
Well,
go in.
even just on the outside.
Did they already fly off?
They haven't yet. I'm waiting on like casting invisibility. I was thinking about casting invisibility on Jade and sending her in. If I do not go into her, like if I don't use the ability to see through her, she has a passive perception and then she has advantage on that perception. And then she can send me like images through mind.
Yeah.
She'll be invisible, so advantage on stealth checks and then advantage on perception checks.
Yeah.
So that was my next thing. I'll lose 1 spell slot and I get it back on the short rest anyway, so I'm not worried about it. So I'm able to expend that spell slot. I just feel it's too much of a risk to get everybody in there because I feel like finding out what they're looking for is better or what they're doing is better than just a full out getting everybody in, because now one of us fails, it's a fight to get out.
All right. Well, let's send our friends in.
Yep.
And
So I'll cast invisibility.
I
on her.
will.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Wait.
My question was, had they flown around the outside of the building?
So this
No.
patrol is like on foot.
Oh.
Okay, the familiars have not flown anywhere.
Correct.
Okay. But we
Okay.
saw that there were 2 guards.
4
No,
guards.
there's 4 guards.
That we can see.
4 guards
2
you
at the
can
front
see,
gate and 1 on each side.
and a patrol of 8 soldiers come in and out every hour.
Okay. So we don't necessarily know if there's any guards on the backside, right? Is what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
So why don't we start by sending at least one of your familiars to go check that out?
Yeah. Well, I will
don't necessarily
cast.
know that it has to be invisible. There are a whole bunch of creatures that are here from time before time.
That's
Fair
true.
point.
And if it's seen and taken out, I know this will be hard for you, but you can summon it back, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, there are lives that have died out there that cannot be back. So let's start there.
All right. Well, I will send Screech, and we'll see what's there.
Okay. I think as you go ahead to send Scritch, we're in for tonight and come back with them and their report. All right.
Yeah,
Everyone
I want to know
watch.
what's on the backside.
All right. Everyone watching, thank you so much. And
Good night,
we will
everyone.
continue next.
Night.
Good night.